et bienvenue à the language code. So today in this video we are going to learn about l'imparfait. It's again a past tense in French, and in English we can also call it imperfect tense. It is used for the past tense in the French, just like passé composé, but the usage, there is a difference between passé composé and l'imparfait. So let's learn about l'imparfait. And if you haven't seen the passé composé videos, so go check it out first and then come on to this video for l'imparfait. So without any ado, let's get started with the video. First of all, let's understand the utilisation, that is the usage of l'imparfait. In which situations of the past we use l'imparfait. So the first one is décrire une situation, une habitude dans le passé. That means, for example, in English you say words like, I used to play football when I was child. So when you have these set of sentences, I used to do this thing in my past. So habits of the past, to describe the habits of the past, you use l'imparfait. Par exemple, quand j'étais petite, je jouais dans le jardin. So when I was small or little, I used to play in the garden. Next one is parler d'action répétée. Something of the past you repetitively used to do. Similar to the habits, right? Something like repetitively used to do. For example, every weekend I used to visit my grandparents. Every weekend we used to go to the beach. So this is how you can make. So tous les dimanches nous allions chez nos grands-parents. So every Sunday we used to go to the grandparents' house. Chez nos grands-pères. So here this jouer, était, here allions, these are what? These are l'imparfait. The conjugation of the verbs is in imperfect tense. Third usage is exprimer une description physique, morale, métier et décor. So for explaining the background stories or someone's physical characteristic, or you want to give something moral that you got the lesson from there, or something related to that day, it was this weather, right? So for the past, these background information you use l'imparfait. For example, il faisait beau, it was good, it was pleasant, et la mer était calme, and the sea was calm, it was very like shant, ctc. So it is like that. So for those purposes you use l'imparfait, like see, faisait, était, this is what? L'imparfait. Going on to the fourth one, décrire une action en cours entrant par une autre. That means in the past two actions are going on simultaneously and the other action interrupts the first one. So that is called this, décrire une action en cours entrant par une autre. That means one action is going on in the past and the other action is also going in simultaneously and it interrupts the first one. For example, je regardais la télé quand mon frère est arrivé. So there are two tasks going on together. I was watching the television when my brother arrived, right? So two actions going on simultaneously and the other action interrupts the first one. There we use l'imparfait in the past, right? Let's learn the structure, that is formation de l'imparfait. How the l'imparfait is formed. The first thing which you have to do is take the radical in the present form with the conjugation of nous. For example, let's take parler. So I've taken here the example of parler. You need to take nous. Nous के साथ जो conjugation होती है parler की present form में, take that. So nous parlons. Now what we will do, we will remove the ons from the end and we are left with the stem word parler. Now we will add the terminations. Les terminations a, io, ie and in, right? This is with je, tu, il, nous, vous and il pluriel, right? So it becomes je parlais, tu parlais. What I've done is, using the stem word, I've added the termination ais, right? Tu parlais, il parlait, elle parlait. Nous parlions, vous parliez, il est pluriel, parler. D'accord? So this is how you have to do the conjugation. Now we have certain irregular verbs like être, avoir, aller. So I'll give you the conjugation for them. Now let's learn about the irregular verbs in French. So the first one is être. With être, the et is the stem word. So we say j'étais, tu étais, elle était, nous étions, vous étiez, il était, elle était. Oui. Pour avoir, we have j'avais, tu avais, il avait, elle avait. Nous avions, vous aviez, il avait, elle avait. For aller, we have j'allais, tu allais, il allait, elle allait. Nous allions, vous alliez, il pluriel, allait, elle pluriel, allait. So can you see one thing? With être, the stem word is et. For avoir, the stem word is av. Then for aller, it is all. This is the same word, and we have the same conjugation, same terminations like ais, aises, ait, ions, iez, and aient. Same terminations. Coming on to IR verbs. See, fini, this is the regular one. Fini, with no radical, it is finissons, right? So what I am going to do is, I am going to remove the ONS. This is my stem word. I'll add AIS. So, je finissais, tu finissais, il, elle finissait, nous finissions, vous finissiez, and il finissait, elle finissait. Coming on to vendre, je vendais, tu vendais, il, elle vendait, nous vendions, and the next verb is vouloir, is to want, and the other one is faire. So the stem word for vouloir is voul, and for faire it is fait. Now with these two stem words you can make the terminations like that and form the conjugation of these verbs in l'imparfait. Now let's do an exercise to understand the better of the concept. Okay, now let's practice through an exercise. First is, quand j'étais petit, je dash avec mes cousins. The hint is jouer. So jouer, nous jouons. That means Jouons. We'll remove the ONS and we will, with nous, with je, what do we add? AIS. So what I'm going to do is, je jouais. Oui. Elle dash une belle maison. Hint is avoir. So elle avait. Now I'll put a ty because this is elle singular. Elle avait une belle maison. I had a beautiful house. Nous dash du vélo. Qu'est-ce que c'est vélo? Cycling. Nous dash du vélo tous les soirs. Faire. Nous faisons. Nous faisons du vélo tous les soirs. Vous dash souvent au cinéma. Allez. Vous alliez souvent au cinéma. Il dash toujours la télé après l'école. Regardez. Il regardait. Il regardait toujours la télé après l'école. But can you see one thing? In l'imparfait, we always have words like quand, oui. Then we have tous les soirs, souvent, toujours, right? So these words are a hint, right? That here we have to use l'imparfait and not the passive composé. So in l'imparfait, we generally use quand, oui, tous les soirs, tous les matins, tout l'après-midi, souvent, toujours, etc. etc. Oui? I hope this concept is clear. If you have any doubts, you can comment down in the comment section. I'll give you a reply in the comment section. And if you like the video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such informative videos. Au revoir!